Hi everyone, my name is Night Himera, and I am a new YouTuber who does random crap for fun. And today, instead of doing a flip note and art stuff, I would like to talk about relationship problems. So, today, my dad, here's what actually happened. So, a few months ago, I had met this guy. His name is Mystery Man. And we recently have been dating and talking for a long time now. For me, what it feels like a long time. But, anyway, so as we talked for a while, we've decided to get together and start dating. Since he's in a different country, or not country, country, I guess. I don't know. It's not learning time for me right now, so. Anyways, since I'm in Missouri, and he's in a different country, it's kind of hard for us to have an actual relationship problem. So, today, he decided to talk to me and call my house. It was normal, any other old day that you will usually have whenever you go home and you do this most stupidest crap in your bedroom. But as I was in my bedroom, I was just working on a project that I decided to do recently, and he called. And my dad, he picked up the phone and asked who was calling, and I got really horrified and didn't know what to do. So then I decided to come out of my bedroom and find my dad, talking to him on the phone. My dad gets really freaking pissed off at me and him and decides to turn off the phone and throw it down on the ground. He looks at me and he asked who it was. I told him he was a friend from school. He continues looking at me in the most ignorant way you can ever imagine, while my mother was sitting on the couch also looking at me the same way he did. My mom wanted to know who he actually was, so then I told them part of the truth. I told them that he was my boyfriend, and that we've been dating for a while, and I gave him my phone number. My parents got really mad at me, and told me that, they told me that, actually, they sorry, I don't really know how to put this, but anyways, so they asked why I didn't tell them anything about him before. I didn't say anything, so I just stood there and didn't know what to do. And then I asked my mother, as my dad charged out of the room, pissed off and didn't say anything to me, if I can call him back. My mom, she's a really, she could be a nice woman sometimes, but she said I had 20 minutes with him. So then I call him back, and we start talking to each other for about an hour today. And after I was done talking to him on the phone, Anyway, sorry, my sister came in. Anyway, after I was done talking to him, I put the phone back on the base, went back into my parents' room, and asked me if they were mad. My father looked at me and asked who he really was. So then I told him that he wasn't my boyfriend from school. But then my mom lied. My mom told me straight to my face that I had met him on Twitter, which I did, and that's how we got together. But my mom found out from my brother, since he likes to snoop around in my freaking crap all the time and be a little asshole about it all the time, so he decides to tell my mom about everything about me and Mystery Man. So she tells me everything that she heard from my brother. I tell him, or tell them, what actually happened. And then my dad told me that I should break up with him. And my mother also did the same thing. So, as I just stood there in their bedroom, my eyes started to water up. I didn't say anything. My mom told me that I should break up with him because this is what she said. You should break up with him because you don't know who he is. You don't know if he might be one of those creeps who talks to somebody and then all of a sudden they ask you to go see them and take you away from their family. And I just stood there and almost started crying right in front of them. I was about to walk away, but then my dad told me that... Sorry. And then he told me that I should break up with him and not be with anybody. So then I thought to myself as I went back into my bedroom that my parents are taking over my life. They judge my drawings. They judge everything I wear. They judge who I date, who I want to talk to, who I want to be friends with, who I want to be. But they decided to take over my life and leave my siblings to their own will. And so I'm technically always locked up in my bedroom. And I have barely anything to do except for just sit here, do random drawings of stuff, and that's pretty much it. So earlier, before I started doing this video, I sat here for almost a half an hour and just thought to myself really hard and thought about everybody I had a relationship with and how they hated me and how they didn't want to be with me and how they always thought I was a freaking weirdo all because I wanted to get closer to them, to know them more. Well, they want to be the freaking idiots that they are and do the stupidest things, like cheat on them after you're dating them for a year, and then they go and date another person right in front of you, and there's your boyfriend standing right there with another girl kissing her as you're standing there freaking with your mind blown and you're not even doing anything about it. You're just standing there not knowing what the hell is going on. So after I thought about every guy that I dated, I told myself, I need to stick up for my own life. I need to stop letting my parents take over my life and do something about it. So, I'm staying with Mystery Man. I don't care what my parents say, not people, sorry. I don't care what my siblings say, and I don't care about anybody else, about what they say to me, about what I do to them, or anything. Mystery Man has technically changed my life right now. If I had a problem going on in my life, there he was. He would help me through it. He would comfort me. He would make me laugh through the text messages he would send me on Twitter. He would make me feel good about myself. He's the only person right now who understands my life and everything that I'm going through it right now. He's technically the love of my life, and I get that he's, 5, maybe more million miles away, and I just don't care about anything, so, yeah. Mystery Man, if you are watching this right now, I just want to say that I love you with all my heart, and that I wish to meet you one day when we're older. Like, I don't know, when we're older, and I want to be with you forever. Okay. Thanks, you guys, for listening and watching. I'll be sure to come out with some new videos pretty soon. But for now, I'm gonna try and convince my parents that Mystery Man is not what they think he is. So be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't subscribe or you just like this video, that's completely fine, because I don't really care right now, since I'm a new YouTuber and I barely have any subscribers except for Mystery Man and my best friend. So thank you guys for watching this. See ya.